Imagine this. You walk into your visa interview, your hands feel slightly cold, your heart is beating just a little faster, and within the first 10 seconds, the officer has already formed an opinion about you.
Wait, seriously? Just 10 seconds?
Sometimes even less. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people think visa interviews are about documents, but they're not. They're about confidence.
That's kind of scary, because what if someone has all the right documents but still looks nervous?
That's exactly why so many people get rejected. Not because they're unqualified, but because they look unsure. And today, we're going to change that for you.
Okay, I'm already hooked, because I know a lot of people watching right now are thinking, what if I freeze? What if my voice shakes?
And we're going to fix that step by step. By the end of this conversation, you'll know exactly how to walk into that room, sit down, speak, and leave a strong impression, like someone who belongs there.
So this isn't just about English, it's about presence, right?
Exactly. It's about how you feel, how you sound, and how you appear, all working together.
Okay, but be honest, can confidence actually be learned, or is it just something you're born with?
That's one of the biggest myths. Confidence is not something you're born with. It's something you practice strategically.
I like that word, strategically.
And here's something interesting for you watching right now. Have you ever noticed how some people don't speak perfect English, but still sound confident?
Oh yes, I've seen that. And I always wonder, why do they sound so sure of themselves?
Because confidence is not about perfect grammar. It's about clarity, control, and belief.
Wow, that already changes how I see things.
And here's a quick question for you watching. What scares you the most about a visa interview? Is it your English, your confidence, or the officer's questions?
That's a good one. You should actually pause and think about it.
Because once you know your biggest fear, you can start controlling it. And in today's episode on Talk Easy Daily, we're going to break this down in a way that's simple, practical, and powerful.
So we're basically preparing them not just to answer questions, but to own the room.
Exactly. We'll talk about body language, voice control, mindset, common mistakes, and even subtle psychological tricks that most people completely ignore.
Psychological tricks? Now I'm really curious.
Yes, small changes that can instantly make you appear more confident, even if you're nervous inside.
That sounds like something everyone needs before their interview.
And here's the best part. You don't need to change who you are. You just need to present your best version.
I love that, because a lot of people think they have to act fake.
No, not at all. In fact, trying to act fake is one of the fastest ways to lose confidence.
Oh, wow, that's so true.
So in the next part, we're going to start with the most overlooked moment of the entire interview.
Let me guess, the first impression?
Not just that, the first 5 seconds that silently decide everything.
Okay, now I'm really paying attention.
And you should be too, because what you do in those 5 seconds can either build instant trust or create doubt before you even speak. Let's zoom into something most people completely ignore. The moment your name is called.
Oh, wow, yeah, that walk from the waiting area to the officer's desk.
Exactly. That walk is not just a walk, it's your first silent introduction.
So you're saying even before you speak, they're already judging?
Not judging in a negative way, but observing. Your posture, your pace, your eye contact, all of it sends signals.
Okay, now I'm thinking, what if someone walks too fast because they're nervous?
Great point. Walking too fast signals anxiety. Walking too slow can look unsure. The sweet spot is a calm, steady pace.
So kind of like controlled movement?
Yes. Imagine you belong there, not like you're entering a courtroom, but like you're entering a professional conversation.
That already feels different in my mind.
And here's a quick exercise for you watching. Next time you walk into a room, notice your pace. Are you rushing or are you in control?
That's such a small thing, but it actually says a lot.
Small things create big impressions. Now let's talk about posture.
Ah, the classic sit straight advice.
Yes, but let's make it practical. Don't sit stiff like a robot. Sit upright, shoulders relaxed, back supported.
So not too rigid, not too relaxed?
Exactly. Think of it as alert but comfortable.
I like that phrase.
And here's something powerful. When you fix your posture, your brain actually starts to feel more confident.
Wait, seriously?
Yes, your body and mind are connected. Change one and the other follows.
That's actually amazing. So even if you're nervous inside, your body can help you fake confidence?
Not fake, activate. You're triggering confidence physically.
That's such a game changer.
Now let's talk about eye contact, the most misunderstood skill.
Oh no, I feel like this is where people get awkward.
Exactly. Some people avoid eye contact completely, and others stare too intensely.
Yeah, both feel uncomfortable.
The goal is natural eye contact, Look at the officer when they speak and when you answer, but don't stare nonstop.
So it's okay to briefly look away?
Absolutely. That actually makes you look more natural.
That's such a relief.
Here's a quick tip for you watching. Try the triangle technique.
That sounds interesting. What is it?
Imagine a triangle between the officer's eyes and mouth. Shift your gaze gently between those points.
That makes it feel less intense.
Exactly. It keeps your eye contact dynamic and natural.
Okay, I'm definitely trying that.
Now let's move to something even more powerful. Your voice.
Oh, yes, because sometimes even confident people sound nervous.
Right. Your voice can betray your emotions.
So what are the biggest mistakes people make?
Speaking too fast, speaking too softly, or ending sentences like a question.
Ending sentences like a question? That's interesting.
For example, I want to study in the US? That sounds unsure.
Oh, wow, I've heard that before.
Instead, your voice should go down at the end of sentences. That signals certainty.
So tone matters just as much as words.
Exactly. And here's something you can practice right now. Slow down your speech by just 10%.
Only 10%?
Yes, you don't need to sound slow, just slightly more controlled.
That actually feels doable.
And when you slow down, you automatically sound more confident and clear.
I love how these are small adjustments, but they feel powerful.
Because confidence is built from small, consistent behaviors.
Okay, let me ask something viewers are probably thinking. What if my mind goes blank?
Great question. First, don't panic. Silence for 2 to 3 seconds is completely okay.
Really? That won't look bad?
Not at all. In fact, it can make you look thoughtful.
That's such a relief.
Instead of freezing, you can say something like, "Let me think for a moment."
Oh, that sounds very natural.
Exactly. It shows control, not fear.
That changes everything, because people think they have to answer instantly.
And that pressure actually makes things worse.
So pausing is actually a strength.
Yes, controlled pauses are a sign of confidence.
Okay, this is already so helpful, but I feel like there's something deeper here.
There is. Everything we've talked about, posture, eye contact, voice, it all comes from one core thing.
Mindset?
Exactly.
So if your mindset is weak, all these techniques won't fully work?
They'll help, but not completely, because true confidence starts in how you see yourself.
That sounds deep and slightly scary.
Don't worry, we're going to break it down simply.
Good, because I think this is where most people struggle.
And in the next part, we're going to talk about the hidden mindset shift that instantly changes how the officer sees you.
Wait, instantly?
Yes, one shift that can turn nervous energy into confident presence.
Okay, now I'm really curious.
And you should be too, because this might be the one thing that completely changes your interview outcome. Let's talk about the mindset shift that changes everything. And I mean everything.
Okay, I feel like this is the real secret.
It is. Most people walk into a visa interview thinking, I hope they accept me.
Yeah, that's exactly what people think.
And that mindset creates pressure. It puts the officer above you, like they have all the power.
Wait, don't they?
They have authority, yes. But here's the shift. You are not there to beg. You are there to present your case.
That feels different.
Very different. Think of it like this. You are a candidate with a purpose, a plan, and a future.
So instead of please accept me, it becomes this is why I'm a good fit.
Exactly. That subtle shift changes your tone, your posture, your energy, everything.
Wow, I can actually feel the difference just hearing that.
And here's something for you watching. What story are you telling yourself before the interview?
Oh, that's powerful.
Are you telling yourself, I might fail, or I am prepared?
Because whatever you repeat in your mind shows up in your behavior.
Exactly. Your inner voice becomes your outer performance.
Okay, but let's be honest. What if someone has fear, like real fear?
Fear is normal. The goal is not to eliminate fear. It's to control it.
That makes sense.
Here's a simple technique. Reframe fear as excitement.
That sounds a bit tricky.
Let me explain. When you're nervous, your body feels similar to when you're excited. Your heart rate increases, your energy rises.
That's true, actually.
So instead of saying, I'm nervous, say, I'm excited.
That's such a small change, but it feels empowering.
Because words shape emotions, and emotions shape behavior.
Okay, I'm definitely trying that.
Now let's talk about preparation, but not the boring kind.
Good, because people usually just memorize answers.
And that's a big mistake. Memorized answers sound robotic.
Yeah, and officers can probably detect that instantly.
Exactly. Instead, prepare your ideas, not your exact sentences.
So know what you want to say, but don't memorize word for word.
Yes, think in keywords, not scripts.
That makes your answers more natural.
And more flexible, because interviews are unpredictable.
That's so true. Here's a quick example. Instead of memorizing, I chose this university because it has a strong academic reputation, you just remember university, reputation, course quality?
Exactly. Then you build your sentence naturally.
That sounds much more confident.
Because it is more confident. You're thinking, not reciting.
Okay, this is gold.
And here's a question for you watching. Have you been memorizing answers or understanding your story?
Oof, that one hits hard.
Because your story is your strongest asset.
So if you understand your story clearly, you won't panic.
Exactly. Now let's talk about one of the biggest hidden mistakes.
Oh no, what is it?
Over-explaining.
Really? I thought more details are better.
Not in an interview. Long, messy answers create doubt.
So shorter is better.
Clear and concise is better.
That's an important distinction.
Answer the question directly, then stop.
That's harder than it sounds.
It is, but it shows confidence.
Because confident people don't feel the need to prove too much.
Exactly. They trust their answers.
Wow, that's deep.
And here's a quick pattern interrupt. Myth versus reality.
Okay, I love these.
Myth. If I speak more, I sound smarter.
And reality?
If you speak clearly and briefly, you sound more confident.
That's such a mindset shift.
Now let's go deeper into how officers actually think.
Yes, I've always wondered about that.
Officers are not just listening to your words, they're looking for consistency.
Consistency between what?
Your answers, your documents, and your behavior.
So everything has to match?
Exactly. If your words say one thing, but your body says another, it creates doubt.
That's so interesting.
For example, if you say, "I'm very confident about my plans," but your voice shakes.
That creates a mismatch.
Yes, and that's what you want to avoid.
So alignment is key.
Perfect word, alignment.
Okay, I feel like we're getting into something really important now.
We are, because in the next part, we're going to break down the exact answers to common visa interview questions.
Oh yes, this is what everyone wants.
But not just answers, we'll show you how to deliver them with confidence.
That's the real difference.
And we'll also reveal a few subtle mistakes that cause instant rejection, even when your answer is technically correct.
Wait, seriously?
Yes, and once you know them, you'll never make those mistakes again.
Okay, now you definitely have to keep watching.
Let's get into the part everyone waits for, the actual visa interview questions, but more importantly, how you deliver them.
Yes, finally, because I think this is where people panic the most.
Exactly. And here's the truth. Most people don't fail because of the question. They fail because of how they answer it.
That already makes me nervous.
Good. That means you care. And if you care, you can improve.
Okay, hit me with the first question.
The most common one. Why do you want to go to this country?
Sounds simple, but I feel like it's not.
It's simple, but it's also a trap.
A trap?
Yes, because most people give generic answers, like, it's a good country, or it has better opportunities.
Oh no, I've definitely heard those.
And those answers sound weak. They show no clarity, no personal connection.
So what should someone do instead?
Be specific. Show intention. For example, I chose this country because of its strong programs in my field, especially in data science, and the practical learning approach aligns with my career goals.
That sounds so much stronger.
Because it shows you've thought about your decision.
So the key is clarity plus purpose.
Exactly. And here's a question for you watching. If someone asked you that right now, could you answer clearly in one sentence?
Oof, that's a good test.
If not, that's where you start.
Okay, next question.
Why did you choose this university?
Ah yes, another classic.
And again, most people give boring answers.
Like it has a good ranking?
Exactly. But here's the problem. Everyone says that.
So you don't stand out.
Right. Instead, connect it to you.
How?
Mention something specific, courses, faculty, teaching style, and link it to your goals.
So something like?
I chose this university because its curriculum focuses on practical projects, which is important for my goal of working in real-world business environments.
That feels much more personal.
Because it is, and personal answers feel authentic.
Okay, I'm seeing a pattern here.
Good, because patterns make confidence easier.
What's next?
Now comes a tricky one. Who is sponsoring your trip?
That sounds straightforward, but I feel like there's more to it.
There is. This question is not just about money, it's about credibility.
So how should someone answer?
Clearly and confidently. For example, my father is sponsoring my education. He is a business owner, and I've provided financial documents to support this.
Short and direct.
Exactly. No unnecessary details.
What if someone starts explaining too much?
That creates confusion, and confusion creates doubt.
So again, clear and concise.
Always.
Okay, what about this question? What are your plans after your studies?
Ah, one of the most important questions.
Because they want to know if you'll come back, right?
Exactly. They're checking your intention.
So what's the right approach?
Show a clear plan that connects your studies to your future.
Can you give an example?
After completing my degree, I plan to return to my home country and apply my knowledge in the local tech industry, where there is growing demand for skilled professionals.
That sounds very structured.
Because it is. Structure shows clarity. Clarity builds trust.
Wow, this is making so much sense now.
And here's something important. Don't sound uncertain.
Like saying maybe or I think?
Exactly. Avoid weak words.
So confidence is also about word choice.
Yes, words like I plan, I will, my goal is, these sound strong.
That's such a useful tip.
Now let's talk about a hidden danger question.
Uh-oh, sounds serious.
Why should we grant you this visa?
Wow, that feels intense.
It is, and many people panic here.
I can imagine.
But here's the secret. This is your moment to summarize your story.
So not panic, but present.
Exactly. You say something like, because I have a clear academic plan, strong financial support, and a commitment to use my education to build my future back home.
That sounds confident and complete.
Because it covers everything. Purpose, support, and intention.
I love that.
And here's a quick pattern interrupt. Mistake versus mastery.
Okay, let's hear it.
Mistake. Answering questions randomly.
And mastery?
Answering with structure. Purpose, clarity, and confidence.
That's such a powerful difference.
Now, let me ask you something, and I want you watching to think about this too.
Okay,
When you answer a question, do you sound like you're hoping, or do you sound like you're certain?
that's deep.
Because that difference is what the officer feels.
Not just hears, but feels?
Exactly. Confidence is emotional as much as verbal.
Okay, I feel like this is already transforming how I see interviews.
And we're not done yet.
Of course not.
In the next part, we're going to talk about something even more powerful.
More powerful than this?
Yes, the small mistakes people don't even realize they're making that instantly reduce their chances.
Oh no, like what?
Things like over-smiling, nervous habits, and even the wrong kind of politeness.
Wait, politeness can be wrong?
Yes, and it surprises most people.
Okay, now I'm really curious.
Good, because once you see these mistakes, you'll never walk into an interview the same way again. Let's talk about the mistakes, the small, almost invisible mistakes that silently destroy your confidence during a visa interview.
Okay, I feel like this is going to hurt a little.
It might, but it's exactly what you need, because most people don't even realize they're doing these things.
Alright, what's the first one?
Over-smiling.
Wait, what? I thought smiling is good.
Smiling is good, natural smiling, but constant smiling can make you look nervous or even unsure.
Oh wow, yeah, I've seen that. Like when someone smiles even when answering serious questions.
Exactly, it creates a mismatch. Your expression should match your message.
So if the question is serious, your face should be calm?
Yes, friendly but composed.
That's such a subtle thing.
And that's why it's powerful. Now, here's another one. Fidgeting.
Oh no, like moving your hands too much?
Yes, tapping fingers, shaking your leg, playing with your pen.
That's literally what people do when they're nervous.
Exactly, and it signals lack of control.
So what should someone do instead?
Keep your hands relaxed. You can place them gently on your lap or the table.
That already feels more stable.
Because stillness creates presence.
I like that. Stillness creates presence.
Now, here's a mistake that surprises a lot of people. Over-politeness.
Wait, how can politeness be a bad thing?
When it becomes excessive, saying sir or ma'am after every sentence, or overthinking.
Oh wow, yeah, that can sound a bit forced.
Exactly. It can make you sound submissive instead of confident.
So what's the balance?
Be respectful, but natural. One thank you is enough.
That makes sense.
Now, let's talk about something very common. Filler words.
Like, you know?
Yes, these words weaken your message.
I think everyone uses them sometimes.
That's okay, but too many can make you sound unsure.
So how do you fix that?
Replace fillers with pauses.
Pauses again.
Yes, silence is more powerful than noise.
That's such a strong idea.
Try this. Next time you feel like saying just pause for 1 second.
That actually feels more confident.
Because it is. Now, here's another hidden mistake. Rushing your answers.
Oh yes, when people speak too fast.
Exactly. Fast speech signals anxiety.
So slowing down is key.
Always. Remember, clarity over speed.
Okay, what's next?
Avoiding eye contact after answering.
Why is that a problem?
Because it looks like you're unsure of your answer.
Oh, like you don't believe what you said.
Exactly. After you answer, hold eye contact for a moment.
That shows confidence.
Yes, it signals completion and certainty.
This is so detailed. I love it.
Because confidence lives in details.
Okay, let me ask something viewers are probably thinking right now.
Go ahead.
What if someone is doing all these mistakes without realizing it?
That's the key point. Awareness comes first.
So you have to notice your habits.
Exactly. Record yourself practicing answers.
Oh, that's a great idea.
When you watch yourself, you'll see things you didn't notice.
That might feel uncomfortable, though.
It will, but growth always feels uncomfortable at first.
That's true.
And here's a quick challenge for you watching. Record a 1-minute answer to a common question.
Then watch it and look for these mistakes?
Yes, notice your posture, your voice, your eye contact.
That's such a practical exercise.
Because improvement comes from feedback.
Okay, I feel like we've covered a lot of mistakes.
We have, but now comes the exciting part.
Oh?
Real-life examples and stories.
Yes, that's where everything comes together.
Exactly, because theory is good, but stories make it real.
I love stories.
In the next part, we're going to walk through real interview scenarios.
Like step by step?
Yes, you'll see what works, what doesn't, and how small changes create big results.
That sounds super helpful.
And you might even recognize yourself in some of these situations.
Okay, now I'm really curious.
Good, because once you see these examples, you'll never look at a visa interview the same way again. Let's step into a real situation. Imagine this. You're sitting in front of the visa officer. Your name has just been called, you've walked in, and now the interview begins.
Okay, I'm already feeling nervous just imagining it.
Good. That means you're putting yourself in the moment. Now, listen carefully, because this first example shows what not to do.
All right, I'm ready.
The officer asks, "Why do you want to study in this country?"
Simple question, right?
Yes, but here's how most people answer. I think this country is very good, and, it has many opportunities, and,
Oh no, I can already feel the awkwardness.
Exactly. Notice the hesitation, the filler words, the lack of clarity.
And probably the voice is shaky too.
Yes, and even if the intention is good, the delivery feels weak.
So what happens in the officer's mind?
Doubt. Not because the answer is wrong, but because it lacks confidence.
That's scary because it's such a small thing.
Small things create big outcomes. Now, let's look at the same scenario, but done right.
Okay, show me the confident version.
The officer asks the same question, and the candidate says, "I chose this country because of its strong education system, especially in my field of business management, and the practical learning approach fits my career goals."
Wow, that feels completely different.
Same question, same intention, different delivery.
And this one sounds clear, calm, and prepared.
Exactly. No rushing, no fillers, just clarity.
That's such a powerful contrast.
Now, let's go deeper. Second scenario.
I'm ready.
The officer asks, "What are your plans after your studies?"
This is a big one.
Yes. Now listen to this weak version. I will try to find a job, maybe, or I will see what happens.
Oh no, that sounds so uncertain.
Exactly. Words like try, maybe, see what happens, they destroy confidence.
So even if the person has a plan, it doesn't sound like it.
Right. Now here's the strong version. After completing my studies, I plan to return to my home country and work in the growing tech industry, where I can apply my skills and gain professional experience.
That sounds so structured and confident.
Because it shows direction. Officers look for direction.
That's such a key insight.
And here's something for you watching. If someone asked you that question right now, would your answer sound clear or uncertain?
That's a great self-check.
Now let's look at a more subtle situation.
Okay.
The officer asks a question, and the candidate gives a good answer, but immediately looks down after finishing.
I've seen that.
That small action signals insecurity.
Even if the answer was good?
Yes, because confidence is not just what you say, it's how you hold yourself after you say it.
So what should someone do instead?
Finish your answer, then maintain eye contact for 1 or 2 seconds.
That sounds simple, but powerful.
It shows ownership of your answer.
I like that phrase, ownership.
Now, let's talk about a real mini-story.
Yes, I love these.
There was a student, let's call him someone just like you watching right now, who had excellent documents, strong academic records, everything.
Sounds like the perfect candidate.
On paper, yes, but during the interview, he spoke too fast, avoided eye contact, and kept saying and
So what happened?
He was rejected.
Wow, even with strong documents?
Yes, because the officer didn't feel confident in him.
That's tough.
Now here's the twist. He prepared again, but this time he didn't change his documents.
So what did he change?
His delivery. He practiced speaking slowly, reduced filler words, improved eye contact, and worked on his mindset.
And?
He got approved.
That's incredible.
Same person, same documents, different presence.
That really shows how important confidence is.
Exactly. And here's a question for you watching. Are you focusing only on your answers or also on how you deliver them?
Because clearly, delivery can change everything.
Now let's do one more scenario. This one is very common.
Okay.
The officer asks, "Who is sponsoring your education?"
Straightforward question.
Yes, But the nervous candidate says, "My father, he has a business and he earns, I think, enough."
Oh no, that sounds unsure.
Exactly. Words like "I think" create doubt.
So what's the confident version?
My father is sponsoring my education. He owns a business and I have provided all the financial documents.
Clean, clear, confident.
That's the formula.
I'm starting to see a pattern. Confidence is clarity plus control.
Perfectly said.
Okay, I feel like these examples are really helping.
And we're about to go even deeper.
Deeper than this?
Yes, because in the next part, we're going to explore advanced techniques.
Like what?
Psychological triggers, voice mastery, and how to stay calm under pressure, even when the officer asks unexpected questions.
Oh wow, that's exactly what people struggle with.
And once you understand these techniques, you won't just answer questions.
You'll own the interview.
Exactly. Now we're stepping into the advanced layer, the part that separates someone who answers questions from someone who controls the room.
Okay, this sounds powerful.
It is, because at this level, you're not just reacting, you're influencing how the officer feels about you.
That sounds almost like psychology.
Exactly. Confidence is psychological before it's verbal.
So where do we start?
Let's start with something most people completely ignore: energy matching.
Energy matching? What does that mean?
It means adjusting your tone and pace slightly to match the officer's style.
Oh, like if they're calm, you stay calm?
Yes, if they speak slowly, you slow down. If they're more direct, you become more concise.
That makes the interaction feel smoother.
Exactly. People trust those who feel familiar.
Wow, that's subtle.
Very subtle, but very powerful.
Okay, what's next?
Voice control at a deeper level.
We talked about slowing down, but I feel like there's more.
There is. Let's talk about emphasis.
Emphasis?
Yes, not every word should sound the same. You need to highlight key words.
Can you give an example?
Sure. Listen to this. I chose this university because it has a strong program.
Sounds okay, but a bit flat.
Now listen to this. I chose this university because it has a strong program in my field.
Oh, wow, that feels more engaging.
Because emphasis guides attention.
So you're helping the officer focus on what matters.
Exactly. Now here's something even deeper. Strategic pauses.
We touched on pauses before.
Yes, but now we use them intentionally.
How?
Before an important point, pause.
Like building anticipation?
Exactly. For example, the main reason I chose this program is its practical approach.
That pause makes it feel more important.
Because it is. Silence creates weight.
That's such a powerful technique.
Now let's talk about handling unexpected questions.
Oh yes, this is where people panic.
Exactly. The officer might ask something you didn't prepare for.
And your brain just freezes.
But here's the trick. You don't need a perfect answer. You need a structured response.
What does that look like?
Step 1. Acknowledge the question.
Like repeating it?
Yes. For example, that's an interesting question.
That buys you time.
Exactly. Step 2. Think briefly.
Without panicking.
Yes. Step 3. Give a simple, logical answer.
So no overthinking.
Exactly. Simplicity is your friend.
That actually makes unexpected questions less scary.
Because now you have a process.
I love that.
Now here's a powerful mindset technique. Detachment from outcome.
That sounds deep.
It is. Most people are so focused on what if I get rejected that they lose control.
Yeah, that pressure can be overwhelming.
But when you shift to, I will give my best performance, everything changes.
So you focus on the process, not the result.
Exactly. And ironically, that increases your chances of success.
That's such a paradox.
Confidence often works that way.
Okay, let me ask something.
Go ahead.
What if the officer looks serious or uninterested?
Great question. Don't take it personally.
Really?
Yes, their job is to stay neutral.
So even if they don't smile, it doesn't mean anything.
Exactly. Your job is to stay consistent.
That's reassuring.
Now here's a quick pattern interrupt. Truth versus illusion.
I like this.
Illusion. The officer is judging me harshly.
And truth?
The officer is evaluating information professionally.
That shift removes fear.
Exactly. It makes the situation more logical, less emotional.
Okay, this is really helping.
Now let's talk about one final advanced technique. Ending strong.
Ending strong?
Yes, the last impression matters just as much as the first.
So what should someone do at the end?
Stay calm, thank the officer once, and leave with the same composed energy you entered with.
So no sudden rush to leave.
Exactly. Maintain your presence until the very end.
That creates a complete impression.
Yes, confidence is a full experience, from entry to exit.
Wow, this whole conversation feels like a complete transformation.
And we're about to bring it all together.
Finally, the big picture.
In the next part, we'll recap everything in a simple, clear way.
So viewers can remember it easily.
Exactly.
and we'll give them a final strategy they can use right before their interview.
I love that.
Because confidence is not just learned, it's applied.
Okay, don't miss the next part.
All right, let's bring everything together. Because right now, you might be thinking, this is a lot. How do I actually remember all of this during my interview?
Exactly. There are so many small details. Posture, voice, mindset, answers.
And that's why we simplify it. I'm going to give you a clear mental framework, something you can carry into the interview room.
Okay, I love frameworks. They make things easier.
Think of confidence in 3 layers: body, voice, mind.
That sounds simple already.
First, body. This is what the officer sees.
So posture, eye contact, movement?
Exactly. Walk calmly, sit upright, keep your movements controlled, maintain natural eye contact.
So your body should say, I'm comfortable being here.
Perfect. Now second, voice. This is what the officer hears.
So no rushing, no shaky tone?
Right. Speak slightly slower. Use emphasis. Avoid filler words. Let your sentences end with certainty.
So your voice should say, I know what I'm saying.
Exactly. And now the third, and most important, mind.
This is what the officer feels, right?
Yes, your mindset shapes everything else. Remember, you are not begging. You are presenting.
That shift still feels so powerful.
Because it is. When your mind is clear, your body and voice follow naturally.
So your mind should say, I belong here.
Exactly.
Wow. Body, voice, mind. That's actually easy to remember.
And here's a quick challenge for you watching. Repeat this in your head. Body, voice, mind.
It already feels like a checklist.
Because it is your confidence checklist.
Okay, but what about right before the interview? Like those last few minutes?
Great question. Let me give you a simple pre-interview routine.
Yes, this is important.
Step 1. Pause and breathe.
Deep breaths?
Yes. Slow, controlled breathing. It calms your nervous system.
That already helps.
Step 2. Remind yourself of your story.
Your purpose, your plan?
Exactly. Tell yourself, I am prepared. I know my goals.
That builds internal confidence.
Step 3. Visualize success.
Like imagining a good interview?
Yes. See yourself walking in calmly, answering clearly, leaving confidently.
That's powerful.
Because your brain responds to visualization.
Okay, I'm definitely doing that.
And here's one final truth I want you to remember.
I'm listening.
Confidence is not about being perfect.
That's a relief.
It's about being clear, calm, and in control. Even if you make small mistakes.
So mistakes won't ruin everything?
Not at all. How you handle them matters more.
That takes a lot of pressure off.
Exactly. Now let me ask you and everyone watching one final question.
Okay,
If you walked into your interview today, would you show the best version of yourself?
that's a powerful question.
And if the answer is not yet, that's okay.
Because now you know what to work on.
Exactly. And you don't need months. Even a few days of focused practice can create a huge difference.
That's really encouraging.
And if this conversation helped you, even a little, make sure you like the video
Subscribe to Talk Easy Daily,
and share it with someone who's preparing for their visa interview right now.
because honestly, this could change someone's outcome.
Absolutely. And we'd love to hear from you.
Yes, comment below. What part of the interview makes you the most nervous?
Your answer might help someone else too.
And it helps us create better content for you. Exactly. Because at Talk Easy Daily, we're not just teaching English. We're helping you show up with confidence in real life.
And remember, you don't need to be perfect.
You just need to be prepared, clear, and confident. And when you walk into that interview room next time, walk in like you belong there, because you do. Before we close, I want to give you something extra. Something that
Most people never get before their visa interview.
Wait, there's more?
Yes, because knowing what to do is powerful, but knowing how to practice it daily, that's what creates real transformation.
Oh, so this is like a training plan.
Exactly. A simple, practical daily routine you can follow, even if your interview is just a few days away.
Okay, I feel like this is the missing piece.
It is. Let's imagine your interview is in 7 days.
That sounds realistic for many people watching.
Day 1, you focus only on your story.
Meaning?
Why you chose this country, this university, your future plans, everything.
So you're building clarity first.
Exactly. No memorizing, just understanding.
That already reduces stress.
Day 2, you practice speaking your answers out loud.
Not in your head?
Never in your head. Confidence lives in your voice.
That's such a strong line.
Record yourself. Listen carefully.
That might feel uncomfortable.
Good. That's where growth happens.
Okay, what's day 3?
Body language practice.
Oh, like posture and eye contact?
Yes. Sit in front of a mirror or camera. Practice walking, sitting, answering.
That feels very real.
Because it is. You're simulating the interview.
I like that.
Day 4, focus on voice control.
Slowing down, reducing fillers.
Yes. Add pauses, add emphasis.
So you're refining how you sound.
Exactly.
What about day 5?
Mock interviews.
With a friend?
Yes, or even alone with questions.
That sounds intense.
It should be, because pressure in practice reduces pressure in reality.
That's such a good point.
Day 6. Review and adjust.
So you look at your mistakes?
Yes, and fix them consciously.
That builds awareness.
Exactly.
And day 7?
Light practice and mental preparation.
No heavy studying?
No, just confidence building.
That makes sense.
And here's something important for you watching. Confidence is not built in one moment.
It's built in small daily actions.
Exactly.
This routine feels so practical.
Because it is. And if you follow even 70% of this, you'll walk into your interview as a completely different person.
That's powerful.
Now let's do something together, right now.
Okay.
I want you to imagine your interview day.
All right.
You wake up. You feel a little nervous, but also prepared.
I can feel that.
You arrive at the embassy. You wait. Your name is called.
Heart starts beating faster.
But this time, you control it.
Deep breath.
You walk calmly. You sit with confidence.
Eye contact, steady posture.
The officer asks a question, and you answer clearly.
No rushing, no panic.
And when you leave, you know you gave your best.
That feels amazing.
That's the version of you we've been building in this entire episode.
Wow, that visualization really hit me.
Because your brain believes what you rehearse.
So if you rehearse confidence, you become confident.
Exactly.
This whole journey feels complete now.
And before we end, let me remind you of something simple, but powerful.
I'm listening.
You don't need perfect English.
You need clear communication.
You don't need to impress.
You need to express.
You don't need to be fearless.
You just need to be prepared.
And if you remember that,
You'll walk into that interview differently,
not as someone hoping.
but as someone ready.
So if this episode helped you, even a little, don't forget to like the video
Subscribe to Talk Easy Daily,
and share it with someone who needs this before their interview.
because honestly, this could change someone's future.
And we'd love to hear from you.
Yes, comment below. What's your biggest fear about visa interviews?
Let's talk about it together.
Because you're not alone in this.
And remember,
Confidence is not something you wait for.
it's something you build.
One step at a time.
See you in the next episode of Talk Easy Daily.